Hi friends, I am Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In this video, I'll be talking about the Realme X2 Pro device, whether you should buy the Realme X2 Pro right now in the 2020 October or not. The reason why I'm doing this video because in the Flipkart during this Big Billion Day sales going on, if there is any discount in the Realme X2 Pro device, then definitely you should know whether to buy the Realme X2 Pro right now or not. So I am the user who is using this Realme X2 Pro, I think close to 1 year, I think maybe more than 200 days. Even I did a video on that one as well. So this review is coming from the user who extremely used the Realme X2 Pro for a very long time. So after this long time of usage, in this video I'll be covering all the topics, all the advantages and disadvantages, and is it worth with the processor, battery, fast charging in right now in the 2020 to buy this phone or not. So try to watch till end of the video to get to know complete A to Z details about this Realme X2 Pro device. So first is starting with the software updates. So in terms of the software updates, no issues with software updates. I'm getting all the latest updates in the Realme X2 Pro device. So considering this phone is a kind of flagship phone and the premium phone, so definitely you will be receiving the updates for the next 2 years in the Realme X2 Pro device. Even the Realme UI, even the Android updates as well, you will be getting regularly as well, so without any issues. So far in terms of the updates, I am very positive about this Realme brand, because even with every update, the phone is getting better and better with so many features. As you can see, with the update, every time the Realme Lab, there will be so many features added, and the animations, interface, everything will be changed. That's a good thing. But one thing is that the battery is affected, which I'll be talking in the battery life segment. But overall, the software updates is pretty good deal. And you should know, if you're spending more than 20,000 or 25,000 rupees, you should know that phone has very software updates or not. That's a good thing. The phone has very good software updates, no complaints. So next is the performance. So obviously friends, the phone has Snapdragon 855 plus, which is a beast processor, which is very good. Even though the processor is of last years, even if you buy the phone right now, you can actually use this phone for the next couple of years without any issues. This kind of very good powerful processor is this Snapdragon 855 plus processor, which is very good. I did from the beginning to till now, I did not have any issues. As you can see, there are so many apps installed in my mobile phone, so many from the beginning to till now. So never ever I had a problem with the performance in this phone. So that's a very good advantage considering this phone as well. So even if you buy right now in the 2020, so definitely the performance will not be decrease even after 1 year and 2 years usage of this phone as well. So next is a battery. So battery life is a kind of mixed feelings, because after the Realme UI update in the X2 Pro device, the battery life got decreased, but later with the small updates, it got fixed a little bit, but not much. But the phone has 4000 mAh of battery. So in the 2020 nowadays, we are getting the phones with 7000, 6000 and 5000 in every segment. So definitely you need to think twice before buying this phone because of the less battery. 4000 is pretty good. For one day you can definitely use. And added to this advantage, the fast charging 50 watts is very fast. So within 30 minutes the phone will get full charge. So that's another advantage as well. So even though the 4000 mAh may not be lasting for long, but charging the phone will be will be taking very less time. So that's another good thing. So the battery life segment, I think 5 to 7 hours of screen on time is expected in this phone with a moderate to medium usage with a 90 Hz refresh rate turned on. So that's another good thing with this phone as well. So next is the battery life is kind of okay in this phone after the Realme UI update, but you should think twice about the 4000 mAh battery only. So next is the display. So there is no words about the display, friends. Display is very good. So which has 90 Hz refresh rate, that is one advantage. And the display of this phone is very brighter, and the brightness in this phone, I did observe a much more brighter when you compare with the normal phones. As you can see friends, the brightness in this phone is very good. Even the sunlight visibility is another best advantage. The sunlight visibility in this phone is very good. The brightness is very high. So no complaints, zero complaints about the display, zero complaints about the sunlight visibility. So there is no issues. So overall I am very much happy with this display as well. So which is very bright and which is very saturated as well, and full contrast. HDR10 plus certified, 90 Hz refresh rate, which most of the users they do need, as you can see here. so which is a kind of very good advantage, friends. So no other issues in terms of the display even after a long time of using this device. So next is the camera. So camera is another area where the Realme X2 Pro series lacks little bit. So for the normal users it should be okay, but if you're coming from the if you see the photos of another phones like Samsung or any iPhone or any other phone similar to this kind of price range, you might be a little bit kind of disappointed with the photos. But for me it's very good and it's doing its best job, so no complaints about the camera for me. But some users, they did not like the camera in this Realme X2 Pro device. So for me it's okay, friends, there is no issues at all with the camera, so I'm happy with the camera. But it also depends on one user to other users. So definitely in the 2020, if you ask me is it good with the camera, then I would say not good, because it's using 1-year-old sensor camera, so that's another disadvantage. So definitely, friends, if you are the camera lover and the photography user, then you will be kind of little bit disappointment, and try to check the sample pics before buying the phone. That's my advice, I would say. So maybe join in my Telegram and Instagram groups where there will be a sample images, so there you can check twice before buying the device. But overall it's pretty I can say average in terms of the camera. So next is the build quality. Build quality, I can include dual stereo speaker setup and having very good haptic feedback, which is very powerful, friends. The haptic feedback is very good in this phone, haptic motor, so which will give you definitely the premium experience, like you are using the OnePlus 7 Pro device. So that is what my first feeling I felt when I'm typing on this phone. The haptic feedback is very premium feel, so overall you won't disappointment in terms of the haptic feedback. Next is a Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi is another area which I particularly like about this phone, which has very strong Wi-Fi connection signals. So whereas in the other phones they will struggle a lot in terms of the capturing the Wi-Fi signal, but the Realme X2 Pro always it will be showing the 3 bars, as you can see here. So this is another good advantage with this phone, which supports the dual Wi-Fi connection as well, as you can see here. So you can use the 2 Wi-Fi connections at same time, and so no complaints regarding the connectivity. There's a 4G aggregation as well, 4G plus, so that's another good advantage. So next is that there is no expandable memory card slot, so that's another disadvantage if you want to think again to buy this phone. So this is overall a quick review about the Realme X2 Pro device, friends. Now it's a time to discuss whether the phone is worth in the 2020 or not. I would say the phone is worth to buy in terms of the performance, in terms of the display, in terms of the build quality and software updates. So the phone is not worth in terms of the battery life and camera. So battery life and the camera are the 2 areas where I feel the phone is lagging behind. So if you are okay with 4000 mAh, then you can delete this one. And if you're not that into photography and videography, then definitely you can delete this one, and this can be the perfect phone if you are getting any offer on this mobile phone. So thank you for watching this video, friends. For more videos, make sure to check the links in description, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.